The president returned to the White House with an overwhelming sense of relief and a thumbs up. The most significant shadow over his presidency finally lifted.
Mr. President.
But this afternoon, Donald Trump, while meeting with the Israeli Prime Minister in the Oval Office, spoke not of a new start, but of fresh investigations, this time into his political enemies, suggesting they had committed a crime that carries a death penalty.
There are a lot of people out there that have done some very, very evil things, very bad things, I would say treasonous things against our country. I've been looking at them for a long time, and I'm saying, why haven't they been looked at? They lied to Congress. Many of them, you know who they are. They've done so many evil things.
That threat he left hanging in the air. The special counsel, Robert Mueller, in the end found no evidence of collusion with Russia. After 2 years, none whatsoever. A major vindication for Trump. On obstruction of justice, including the circumstances surrounding the firing of former FBI Director James Comey, Mueller was more ambiguous, but no charges will be filed.
I rise today, Mr. Speaker, for the impeachment of the President.
Ever since his inauguration, many on the left, members of the so-called Trump resistance, had called for impeachment. That talk was fueled when Democrats took control of the House in January.
Because we're going to go in there, we're going to impeach.
Now their dream is over, and all eyes will turn to the 2020 election. One Republican senator told News at 10 the Democrats had to accept the post-Mueller political reality.
You know, this thing's over. Mueller's reached his conclusions. It's over. There's no crime. We need to move on. We will move on if the Democrats will allow us.
The president is now feeling emboldened and liberated. And he spoke today in almost religious terms about his patriotism.
I will tell you, I love this country. I love this country as much as I can love anything. My family, my country, my God. We can never let this happen to another president again.
Democrats here on Capitol Hill are now demanding to see the full report and the underlying documentation. But whatever emerges from that, the president is already framing this as a full exoneration, hoping that demoralizes his opponents and ultimately secures him a second term in the White House. For the first time since his unexpected election victory, Donald Trump can escape the claim that he is an illegitimate president who gained power by colluding with Russia. What he does with this newfound political strength is perhaps the biggest question of all. Robert Mueller, News at 10, Washington.